Courage isn't having the strength to go on, it is going on when you don't have strength. History is written by the winners. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. The world suffers a lot, not because of violence of bad people, but because of the silence of the good people. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. Victory belongs to the most persevering. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action comes, stop thinking and go in. A leader is a dealer in hope. History is a set of lies agreed upon. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. Until you spread your wings, you'll have no idea how far you can fly. Impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. Nothing is more difficult, and therefore more precious, than to be able to decide. There is a joy in danger. Great men are meteors designed to burn, so that Earth may be lighted. Show me a family of readers, and I will show you the people who move the world. A woman laughing is a woman conquered. The best way to keep one's word is not to give it. The amateurs discuss tactics, the professionals discuss logistics. If you build an army of 100 lions, and their leader is a dog, in any fight, the lions will die like a dog. But if you build an army of 100 dogs, and their leader is a lion, all dogs will fight as a lion. Courage is like love, it must have hope for nourishment. Give me an educated mother, I shall promise you the birth of a civilized, educated nation. I see only my objective, the obstacles must give way. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Music is what tell us that the human race is greater than we realize. 4 hostile newspapers are more to be feared than 1,000 bayonets. There are but 2 powers in the world, the sword and the mind. In the long run, the sword is always beaten by the mind. We are either kings or pawns of men. Men are moved by 2 levers only: fear and self-interest. Every hour of lost time is a chance of future misfortune. Death is nothing but to live defeated, and inglorious is to die daily. Give me a Turkish army, I will conquer a world. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. Never interfere with an enemy in the process of destroying himself. The only conquests that are permanent and leave no regrets are conquests over ourselves. Religion is excellent stuff for keeping common people quiet. Religion is what keeps the poor from murdering the rich. Let her sleep, for when she wakes, she will shake the world. The reason most people fail instead of succeed, is they trade what they want most for what they want at the moment. You cannot lead a battle, if you think you look silly on a horse. You don't reason with intellectuals, you shoot them. I may lose a battle, but I will never lose a minute. The truest wisdom is a resolute determination. The word impossible is not in my dictionary. Ability is nothing without opportunity. Imagination governs the world. Never ascribe to malice that which can adequately be explained by incompetence. When you set out to take Vienna, take Vienna. The battlefield is a scene of constant chaos. The winner will be the one who controls that chaos, both his own and the enemy's. I start out by believing the worst. If I had to choose a religion, the sun is the universal giver of life, would be my God. An army marches on its stomach. 10 people who speak make more noise than 10,000 who are silent. One must change one's tactics every 10 years, if one wishes to maintain one's superiority. A man will fight harder for his interests than for his rights. Men are moved by only two mechanisms: fear and self-interest. Victory belongs to the most persevering. In politics, stupidity is not a handicap. I saw the crown of France laying on the ground, so I picked it up with my sword. It is the cause, not the death, that makes the martyr. Impossible is a word found only in a fool's dictionary. Wise people create opportunities for themselves, and make everything possible. Remember, gentlemen, what a Roman emperor said: "The corpse of an enemy always smells sweet." A great people may be killed, but they cannot be intimidated. Courage cannot be counterfeited. It is one virtue that escapes hypocrisy. As for me, to love you alone, to make you happy, to do nothing which would contradict your wishes, this is my destiny, and the meaning of my life. The leader's role is to define reality, then give hope. The only victories which leave no regret are those which are gained over ignorance. Strong coffee, much strong coffee, is what awakens me. Coffee gives me warmth, waking, an unusual force in a pain that is not without very great pleasure. It's the unconquerable soul of man, and not the nature of the weapon he uses, that ensures victory. A starving army is actually worse than none. Give me enough medals, and I'll win you any war. If the earth were a single state, Istanbul would be its capital. The first quality of a soldier is constancy in enduring fatigue and hardship. Courage is only the second. Poverty, privation, and one are the school of the good soldier. I know, he's a good general, but is he lucky? The laws of circumstance are abolished by new circumstances. In war, men are nothing, one man is everything. It is an approved maxim in war, never to do what the enemy wishes you to do, for this reason alone, that he desires it. Never awake me, when you have good news to announce, because with good news nothing presses, but when you have bad news, arouse me immediately, for then there is not an instant to be lost. Champagne. In victory, one deserves it, in defeat one needs it. Between a battle lost, and a battle won, the distance is immense, and there stand empires. Envy is a declaration of inferiority. The Jews are the master robbers of the modern age. Diplomacy is the police in grand costume.